how to blow dry your hair straight with some really pretty volume. That way we can cut out our flat iron time and make our hair a lot healthier and happier. So to begin, I'm going to show you my favorite products that I use for this. I'm going to use my Mitchell's Sculpting foam because this gives me volume in my crown area. And then I'm going to be using my Mitchell Super Skinny on my ends, and that's going to help give us some smoothness. And then I'm going to be using my It's a 10 for moisture and heat protection. Now what we're going to do is part our hair where we naturally part and carry that into the back and part it in 2 even sections and clip the side we're not going to be working on out of the way. Then I'm going to be taking a 2-inch section from the bottom of my hair and clip the rest of it up. Next, I'm going to be using my Bora round brush, and I'm going to kind of hold it like you would a motorcycle. So imagine you're holding the handle like a motorcycle and then rub it forwards and pull down. Using the boar bristle is going to help smooth out your hair. Since I have wavy hair, it's going to help smooth it out and dry it faster with a lot of gorgeous shine. The tension you're putting on your hair with the boar bristle brush is awesome because it's not going to stress your hair out by making it break. All it's going to do is simply straighten out your hair without having to go back in with a flat iron and put additional heat and heat damage into your hair. So we're going to continue this up, and I'm going to make probably about 4 sections, and you'll see me continue on, and I'll have a few other things to show you that I do. To the place in front of my ear, I'm going to switch hands and actually allow my brush to go up and under my hair and then pull down. This way it creates some lift away from my scalp and gives you a really pretty off of your scalp look, and it gives you some really nice volume without having to do a lot of hot tool work or anything like that. So next I'm going to section off a top section, and it's going to be kind of like a half mohawk, and I'm going to continue to blow dry the rest of my hair. Blow drying basically the rest of my hair on this side, I'm going to leave that top section for later, and I'm going to go to the other side of my hair and do the same exact steps to leave a small about 2 to 3 inch mohawk section on the top of my head, just like this. Then I'm going to take a small parting from the back in my crown area, and I'm going to part that off and then clip the front hair off. That way I don't have to worry about it getting caught in my brush. And then I'm going to work on this back section. And I love my Chi round brush. I have the jumbo one, and it's a 2-inch size. It's ceramic, so it's going to give you great shine, and it has even heat distribution, so it's going to evenly heat up your hair and get your hair to have that gorgeous blown out volume. And I'm going to hold my brush in one hand, placing my brush underneath my hair, and I'm going to direct it up towards my face. And what this is going to do is to create volume. And as you can see, I lay my hair on the end or the nozzle of my blow dryer. That way I can simply flip it back onto my brush in a super easy way, so I'm not having to put down my blow dryer and then pick it back up. That's an awesome tip to cut down styling time. So I'm going to continue to do this until it is all dry. If your hair is really long like mine, you can pull your ends of your hair over to the side so that you can finish blowing out the side or the ends of your hair. That way you're not having to hold your hands up the entire time above your head, because I know that can get really tiring. When I'm finished with my section, I'm going to use these awesome Velcro rollers and apply that from the ends of my hair, and I'm going to roll it up against my root. And this is going to cool down and allow it to set and give me some really nice blown out volume, kind of a way of cheating. That way you're not having to do a whole bunch of work, since your arms are up really high and they're probably going to get tired. So next I'm going to create probably about 2 or 3 more sections, keeping them in a smaller size so you don't have such thick, heavy hair to work with, depending on your volume and density of your hair. And I'm going to repeat the same step by placing my brush behind my hair and blow drying it back and creating volume by elevating it up. can also use these cute little pin curl clips and apply that to the side of your Velcro rollers if they have a tendency to slip out. This is just a super easy way to keep it still. When I get to the front where my fringe is, I'm going to blow dry it the opposite way, so I'm going to blow dry it down and towards my face. That way it gives it lift off of my scalp and it turns out really pretty. I'm going to apply Worked Up, and I'm going to apply that all over my rollers. That way it gives it a little bit of staying power. And if you're in a hurry, you can allow your hair to dry in a couple minutes, or you can just grab your blow dryer, put it on its cool setting on a low speed, and then put it over your hair until your entire hair is cooled down. Then remove your Velcro rollers. Then I go in with my fingers and then brush it out and then find my parting. I kind of really don't have a part, so I just brush it to where it naturally wants to fall. And then you are finished with your blow dry. I love this for my long hair because it gets it nice and straight without me having to do a whole bunch of work. And I get that volume, and it's a lot healthier for my hair, and my hair feels super, super soft. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and check out one of my other tutorials as well. Thanks, guys!